Sunday, we have one of us come up here and share just a slice of what God has done in our life. Just a little bit, not the whole story, but just a bit. We call it our slice of life. And to share a slice of her life, she goes to Eastern Michigan University. She's part of there's some Eagle fans here. She's part of the Southside New Life team. Wow, that was impressive. Her name is Charlotte Oler. Please welcome Charlotte.
I never would have guessed the outcome in like a million years. I was released 1 week later after 1 round of chemotherapy and with the diagnosis of Hodgkin's lymphoma. The next 6 months consisted of chemo every other week, finishing 15 credits worth of classwork online, a severe lack of human interaction, and a lot of moving. I went from living in a dorm to my brother's apartment in Canton, and then back and forth between my dad's house and my fiance's family's home. That summer really helped me to begin to understand relationships in my life. In September, I moved into an apartment with some friends in Ypsilanti, returned to school, and received my first round of radiation treatments. These would continue daily for approximately 1 month. During this time, my fiance surprised me. After going through all of this turmoil together, he was not sure that he wanted me to be a part of his future. After being happily together for nearly 4 years, we broke off our engagement and declared ourselves as single. Approximately 1 week later, Facebook informed me that he had a girlfriend and that they loved each other. I was left questioning why I wasn't good enough for the boy who told me that he would rather die than live without me, and wondered how much my life had been a lie. I didn't want to live. All my future dreams had been crushed. However, I just spent 8 tough months fighting a disease that could have killed me, and there was no point in undermining it all. I had to make it through alive. The next few months were beyond difficult, and I'm not ashamed to say that God carried me in his arms. The family I thought I had was gone, as well as many of my friends and the church I had attended for years. I was severely in debt, with creditors calling my cell almost daily. My peers simply could not relate, and I felt like I had nowhere to turn. I needed to feel loved, like there was something to live for. I needed a family. It was during this time that I found New Life and began attending a life group almost immediately. To tell the truth, it didn't work out right at first, but with multiple attempts, I began to see God working. Very slowly, I saw the fog lifting, revealing the life that was blossoming before my eyes. I'm not going to say that it was easy to get from point A to point B, because it certainly was not, and there was a lot of emotions I can't portray in this short period of time. But I want to share a few things that God started doing in my life. First, he created within me a brand new dream, one that would further his kingdom and touch on many fantasies I never knew I had. Instead of moving to the hills of Tennessee to start a family like my fiance had wanted, I have decided, with God's guidance, to attend a discipleship training school in Australia after I graduate to further my understanding of his word and mission. After giving me this seemingly impossible dream financially, God decided to eliminate much of my financial debt. So many bills were paid by support and aid. Others were paid by my father, even though my earthly dad never knew about them and couldn't have paid them even if he wanted to. Currently, what was once $40,000 was this morning $1,000. And, as of about 40 minutes ago, is down to nothing. Beyond this, God has begun to heal the wounds on my heart. While attending New Life's leadership training program this summer, God urged me to forgive my ex. Although it's difficult to forget all the pain that he caused in the past, I am able to look at both of us for who we are today, not who we were a year ago. I've been learning to love myself for who I am and to rejoice in the person that God has made me to be. Most importantly, though, I realize that I am alive. For so long, I seemingly misunderstood the cancer diagnosis, treating it as if I had some bad eyesight or something, not a serious life-threatening disease. Beyond this, I was unsure that I had the strength and energy to continue living this life, focusing every day on the concept of survival. This summer, I was able to praise God by bringing me through the darkness and showing me the light. He saved me from my sickness, healed my hurts, deleted my debts, and loved me in a way that I never knew was possible. I have an amazing community of people surrounding me that accept me the way that I am and continue to encourage me daily to follow the journey that that God has set out for me. In the face of death, God showed me the beauty of living, and that's a slice of my life.